Hi everyone, so we're just gonna get into the look today right away. So I'm gonna just start out with doing my brows as always. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I always like to do my brows first because it helps me give shape to my face and my eyes before jumping into anything else. So with the Brow Wiz, I just like to outline that mostly and then fill it in with the NYX Tame and Frame Palm Pame. And that I use a angle brush and I just filled that in. Okay, so I'm gonna super fast forward this as you see me do my other brow. So this is gonna be really fast, and it's just obviously the same thing as for one brow that I do to the other. I'm going to use MAC Longwear Concealer to just clean up the edges of my eyebrow, and just using a flat concealer brush to do so. As you can see, doing brows is a tedious process. To prime my lids, I'm going to be using Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original. And just sloppily putting all that on my lids, but always blending it into onto my lids. And then I am going to follow up with concealer, the same MAC concealer, and also blending that. It's just gonna act as almost a primer as well, just to make sure that everything is one tone, so all shades are easier to blend. The Tarte waterproof bronzer, the one I obviously received in my glam bag because this is my July Glam Bag look. Excuse the dog who just came into the picture. She's very needy and likes to sit on my lap. And I'm using the So Susan blender brush and really putting that mostly in my crease, and then just continuing blending and packing on as you'll see me do. And then I'm just going to go back in with the MAC and a concealer brush and almost cut the crease and carve everything out to create a really nice lid space to pack the highlighter that I'm going to use on. So this beautiful highlighter is by Nomad Cosmetics in Midnight Sun, and I am also going to be using that on my eyelids and just packing that on. It has such a beautiful golden sheen, and I'm being really precise with it, and then going in with the Tarte and then just blending the outer corner to just give it a light smoke, but not too much, and obviously going back and forth and blending the two together. going to put the same highlighter by Nomad Cosmetics in Midnight Sun and put that in my brow bone to highlight. I'm going to go in with the xoxo Skinny Eyeliner. It is like a eyeliner marker, and I'm going to start doing my wing. I'm going to clean up the eyeliner again with the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer and just clean up both of the wings to make them super sharp where it'll cut someone up. And I'm going to then prime my eyelashes, I guess is what you would call it, by using mascara on the top, and then eventually in the video I'll go down. I'm using the Hanalei lip treatment in Rose. It gives such a beautiful shine to the lips, and it keeps your lips super moist and soft and supple, and is definitely tinted with the rose color, and I'm just, you know, making sure that it's all over my lips to blend out. I'm going to use the NYX primer spray, and then with the NYX like poreless foundation, and putting that all over because I have very large pores. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation and just putting that all over my face in little dabs with the little wand applicator already comes with, and I will be blending that out with a buffer brush. And considering that I'm not using a beauty blender for my foundation, only using a brush, it's going to take me forever to make sure that it is blended out to just give a nice finish. For concealer, I'll be using LA Girl's Cosmetic Pro Concealer, and obviously putting that triangles under my eyes, and then on the bridge of my nose, and Wi-Fi signals on my forehead. Now I'm blending this out with a smaller buffer brush by 6 Plus. Again, it's going to take me a while, so I super fast forward this like 4 times just to make sure everything's blended out. I'm going to use the e.l.f. contour kit, and I'm only going to just set it with that yellow shade, set that concealer, because to actually contour or kind of bronze, I'll be going back in with the Tarte. So I'm just setting under my eyes and my nose, and then, like I said, going back in with the Tarte and scoping out my cheekbones. And I'm going to use this as a dual between contouring and, I guess, kind of a blush. And you're going to see me apply it quite a bit because the shade is very light for my skin tone. So I felt like it wasn't showing that much, so I had to pack it on. And I'm actually using here the e.l.f. To carve out my nose, just to make my nose smaller, because I want something a little bit more with definition that's darker in color, that would be able to show more than the Tarte bronzer. And using this big fluffy brush, I'm blending everything out. It's a Claire's brush that my boyfriend had gotten me. It's really nice for blending. I'm going to use a flat definer brush and using the Tarte mark my waterline. And now going back with Nomad's Cosmetics highlighter, Midnight Sun, I am highlighting my upper area of my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose. As you can see, it gives me such a beautiful sheen glow. And I put on my eyelashes. These are from Creative Soul Cosmetics. And that was the last step. I decided not to put any lipstick and just use the lip treatment as a nice gloss. And we're all done here. That's my July Glam Bag look.